And boom, I believe that we're live. What's up, guys? It's the ThaWarrior925 doing a solo podcast number 4, I believe. Let's just check Twitch and YouTube, make sure we're all good before the podcast gets officially started. Let's see, we're live on Twitch. Let's give it a second for YouTube to kick in. And boom, podcast gets there we go. Okay, let's make sure we don't repeat back like that ever again. What's going on, guys? Let some people get in here, maybe a little bit. Give it a second before we start getting into it, but we're gonna be talking a little bit of Shaolin Shuffle. Okay, not much. We're gonna talk about DLC5, obviously, and whatever else, whatever questions you guys have for me, you go on and ask them, and I will be sure to answer every single question that you guys have. It's Saturday. I hope you guys are having a wonderful weekend thus far. I myself worked last night until 2 in the morning. I think it should be illegal to get off of work and not be able to get a beer because it's so late. Because in California, you can only get alcohol till 2 in the morning. And I didn't get back home until after 2 in the morning. So there's gonna be there's definitely a problem with that. So yeah, we're gonna have to figure something out there. Maybe I should have been smart and bought myself a 6-pack before I went to work that day. So when I came home, still sucks. Had to work pretty much 2 to 2 o'clock yesterday. So it was a long day. This whole week's been long. Shit's happened, but we're still pushing on. So we got a couple people in here. Wizzbot, thank you for the live update. Appreciate it. All right, let's get into Gaming Legion. What's up? We lit. I'm in. Yo, what's up, Legion? What's up, bro? We're doing this podcast. Hey, if you have any questions, just start asking questions now so I can get to them. Any questions you want to ask, DLC5 related, whatever you want to talk about, Infinite Warfare, we'll try and get into all that stuff. So the first thing I want to talk about is the tweet that Lee Ross tweeted out that I thought was hilarious. And let's see if I can find it so I can quote it word for word. What did he say? I wonder if he deleted it. Let's see. He might have deleted it. But anyways, the quote was, "Well, my game is dead. Hashtag Zombies Chronicles." And I thought that was not a good look for him to put that out there, because he has his bosses that he's supposed to be feeling totally comfortable about his game, and he just kind of admitted my game sucks now because DLC5. RIP Mike again. Sorry, Jay. How do you feel about Chronicles? Okay, we'll get into that. I got a kind of a list of things to talk about with Chronicles, but let's go back to last month when Shaolin Shuffle came out. Let's talk that a little bit first. That Easter egg. I was just talking about this a little bit the other night with GRIZZombies, and I was just saying that, oh god, okay, Zombies in Spaceland was fun. I thought Raven the Redwoods was a step up from that, and it was copy and paste Easter eggs for the most part. And then Shaolin Shuffle, what were they thinking with that Easter egg? It was just so bad. Ugh, everything about Shaolin Shuffle sucked. Besides the katana that you get and the nunchucks, that was the only two things that's worth doing in Shaolin Shuffle. And the Easter egg steps just make zero sense to me, and it was just fucking annoying. You get the eyeball, okay, you fight the boss 4 times in the game, and the fact that you have to scan, especially in solo, hold a zombie, scan in 13 different locations where possibly a symbol might be, and then shoot it, is just 13 different locations, and you have to do that 6 times. So you're required to keep the zombie, you can't make a crawler, and run around the whole map and pray that you get lucky enough that some of the symbols are close by, because there could be one all the way by Pack-a-Punch and then the other one's all the way back by Spawn, and it was just so stupid. Oh my god, that Easter egg. And then Morse code. You have to do Morse code. Okay, everyone always thought that the light in Revelations in the spawn room, I remember people were thinking that was Morse code for the longest time, and it wasn't. That's how you get the upgraded weapons in the box and the katana, by completing the DLCs, Easter eggs. But anyways, that would have made more sense. But the fact that you have to do Morse code in solo while there's a zombie hitting you, like there's there's no like, let's freeze the zombie. You got to run up to the phone. Oh, I got to write this down. Oh, I'm getting hit. Oh, I didn't get all of it. Oh, fuck. Now I got to take the zombie all the way far away again and do this all again. Stupid. Okay. And then the symbol on the rooftop, like with the letter. So if it's like T, I don't know the list of words. Little man's probably going to like roast me for this, but like tree, trunk, Titan, whatever, like tiger. So there's a T, if you don't know. There'll be a random letter on the wall, and there is a list of words that you have to look up. If you don't have the list of words by looking it up on Google, you're screwed, because you're not going to know what word you're trying to spell. So there's the T. We'll go with T for it. And then there's five or six symbols on the rooftop that are not like letters. They represent letters, but they could be like a $2 signs mixed together, or 3 question marks upside down, and each one of them represents a letter. And you have to spell out a word, but you don't know what the word is, because all it gave you is a T. So you have to run around, say the word is tiger. You have to run around and look for an I in the symbol. Like, you have to pull up this cipher, and it'll be like, okay, the 3 question marks is the I. And you shoot it. Oh, well, it wasn't tiger, because you get a noise. It was going to be tree. You should have looked for a symbol with an R. And there's no way to tell until you get that second symbol correct, pretty much. Sometimes there's a situation where, there could be 2 words, for instance, that start TR or whatever. And it's just trial and error until you get it right. And it's hard as hell to look at the symbols on your screen while there's a zombie chasing you. And then you can pause it, but how fun is that for your stream to pause it? Okay, what symbol is this? Okay, I think that's a Z. Oh, wait, there is no Z, because no one's figured that out yet. Or V or W, or at the time when I was playing it, there was a bunch of letters that no one knew what it was. Me and Jay actually figured one of them out, but never posted it. I haven't played Infinite Warfare since me and you played that pub match. Yeah, so, yeah, Infinite Warfare sucks right now. Raven the Redwoods was, like, pretty sick to play for a while, and then it just got old. But I just can't believe, like, I played Shadows and GRIZZombies so much. Like, those maps were so much fun when they first came out. I hated Shadows because I wanted to beat it so badly, and it took me forever to finally get it done. But GRIZZombies, I played the hell out of that map. Revelations, I played the hell out of that. And then Grog Crovey a bit, just because the Easter egg was challenging. Infinite Warfare is so fucking horrible. I couldn't agree with you more, and I'm pissed off at myself that I got a PlayStation, because I got it just so I can play those DLCs, and they suck. So, and I didn't want to get into this yet, but I guess it's moving that way. DLC5. PlayStation gets them first. I've never had Black Ops 3 on PlayStation. I still don't own it. And the map pack comes out in what, 4 days? 3 or 4 days? And hello, I'm new. What's up, bro? Excuse me. Yeah, so the maps come out in like 3 days. And I was still debating on whether or not I'm going to get the game. And I don't want to get the game. Not that I don't want to play them. Like, I've been looking forward to playing all those maps. But I don't want to spend $60 on the game. And then I'll share the DLC if you get the game. I appreciate that. But it's more the fact, like, I'm not going to have... Excuse me, my sister's calling me. I'll call her back after this. It's the fact that I'm not going to have any gobble gums. Well, I guess if I got Little Man's, but I'm not trying to use his gums. But I'd have to, like... I'd be at level 1 if I did it myself. Game is $60. Okay, well, you know what I mean. Okay. Don't get ahead of yourself. I would have to buy... I'd have to rank all my guns up. I'd have to beat all the Easter eggs again if I want to start with the RK5, or if there's some kind of cross map Easter egg involving these. I doubt it, but if there is, I have no gums to use, so it's pretty much just starting from scratch. But like, I'm just able to play the maps, but I don't really see the point in just like, I can play those maps on Black Ops 2 and like have no gobble gums, and it'll still be the same thing. It's just the graphics and the weapons are different. So I think I'm just gonna wait a month, which sucks. I mean, Shaolin Shuffle, I'll play that on Xbox with my brother and my friends and stuff because they haven't beaten it yet. So that'll hold me over for like a week maybe to like show them the ropes on that and play it and level up a little bit on Infinite Warfare. It just sucks because I really want to get DLC5 on PlayStation. Yo, hey big boy, what's up, Miller? What's going on, bro? So yeah, so I don't know if I'm gonna buy it or not on PlayStation. I have no clue. If little man, how much can I buy it for right now? Can I buy it from the PlayStation store for cheaper than 60 or what? And it just sucks because like streaming on the PlayStation has not been like the easiest thing for me. Um, little man knows kind of what's going on more. I'm kind of cheating with like streaming. I'm not doing it properly because my Elgato sucks. Um, I don't know what it is with my software in the Elgato, but I stream perfectly fine through the PC and through my Xbox, but PlayStation is just giving me an extremely hard time. Someone donate $2 to me. I ain't paying $60. All right, Miller. Yeah, me and Miller can just, we can play Origins and hold ourselves over, I think, for 1 month. Plus, there's just so many maps. Like 1 month, like it's not that big a deal to wait, but it kind of is because I'm not really doing shit after work nowadays. It's like all I want to do is like come home and game and like relax and stream for you guys. So I kind of want to get it so I can like entertain you guys and myself and keep myself busy by streaming something new. But I just have not decided yet. I guess I have 3 days to make that decision, and it does not help that I got my see, the thing is, I'm gonna play it on PlayStation for a month, and then I'm just gonna play it on Xbox after that. So I want to pay all that money and stream it for a month on PlayStation, and then never play it again on PlayStation unless I play with a couple friends like Little Man and stuff. Play all the old maps, then wait a month to play all the new maps. Yeah, that's what I've been doing. It just the two-hit down system sucks. They are all old maps. Yeah, I know, but it's just like remastered. Ray Gun Mark II, Perkaholic, shopping free to just make things like go so much quicker. Like, let's talk about the Ray Gun Mark II. I want to hear what you guys have to think. So the Ray Gun Mark II is confirmed to be in all the DLC5 map packs. Do you think that they will add the Ray Gun Mark II to the other maps with this up? There'll be an update, I'm sure, for the whole game. Do you think the ray gun is strictly for DLC5 maps, or do you think they'll put them in like Shadows of Evil, Revelations, and like all those kind of maps? I don't think they will, me personally, but I would not be mad if they did. It'd be so sick to be playing Grog Crovy and like one person have the Mark II and the other person have the Mark IIIs. That'd be pretty sick. Ray Gun Mark II is the only thing that keeps me playing zombies. Oh my god. The Ray Gun Mark II is bae. The Ray Gun Mark II is awesome. I love the Ray Gun Mark II. Let's see what else we got on my list. Easter eggs. What do you guys think about that ice staff and then the water staff? Do you think that was just a Treyarch mistake? Because apparently in the code, the ice staff's name is the water staff in the code. I believe that's what I heard. And then the footage I saw was from the Smith Plays, and he was crafting the ice staff, and it says crafting ice staff. And then when he picked it up, it said staff of water. I hope it was a mistake. See, could it have been like a side? Could it be like some kind of side Easter egg that they added in there? Like, I'm curious to know if they added any Easter eggs inside of it. It's the same fucking thing. Who cares? Yeah, but it's kind of weird that slip up happened because it didn't happen in everybody's game. Like him and two other people when they crafted it, it said staff of ice, or it said staff of water, and then other people's, when they were doing it, said staff of ice. So maybe they did something. Maybe they did something different and they didn't realize it. So they tried to go back in the footage and like maybe they were thinking maybe he crafted it during a rain round, instead of like a snow round or a regular round. Maybe that's why it was like staff of water. I don't think it's a mistake. Yeah, I don't know why there would be two different names for it, because they went back in and did it again and it said staff of ice. So they had to have done something to trigger it. But what could it have done? Like maybe maybe the staff of water is like the original, one of the original staffs and not one that Maxis cloned or made. I don't know. But what I'm getting at is I hope there's like little small tiny Easter eggs inside, like not every map, but like Origins and maybe Kino and Moon and stuff like that. Like I don't know, but if you guys are wondering which maps that I'm most excited for, well, I guess I can do 3. The maps I'm most excited for. That would be dope to have another staff. I know, right? Right, Miller? That'd be so sick to have a 5th staff. Alright, the maps I'm most excited for. Origins, 1. This isn't in any order, but Origins, number 1. 2, probably Moon. And then 3's hard. It's between, it's gonna be between Kino, Ascension, and Shangri-La. I liked Shangri-La more as I got older and I played it because it's a tough map. But I don't like people. The map looks beautiful. Like the map looks great, but it's not my kind of map. It's too close quarters. Like I'm not into it. That's why Mob of the Dead isn't my favorite and Origins is. I love Mob of the Dead, but I would pick Origins every time over Mob of the Dead. Sav can't decide. I don't think he loves Origins, but he also loves Mob, so he just says they're both his favorites. But I think I'd have to go with. I would probably rather play Kino more than Ascension, because Kino is the map I learned how to play zombies on, and just training on that stage with a Mark II and a Thunder Gun is going to be so much fun. It's going to be so sick. Excuse me. The training on that stage is, and the map just looks amazing. The starting room, I don't know if you guys saw the footage today, but the starting room looks incredible. Outside looks dope in the alleyway. Like I don't know if you guys saw today, but it's like a little new thing they added. So when you're in the Pack-a-Punch, instead of looking at when you look at the stage, it's usually like the 3, 2, 1, like the countdown from like the film reel, or like when you put a film reel and it plays something. Now there's like a camera inside the projection room, so when you look at the screen, it's you inside the Pack-a-Punch, like you're running around with your gun. So it's pretty cool. Which map do you think I like better, Mob or Origins? I don't know, Miller. Lately, I'd say Mob, because you've been getting kind of sick of playing Origins, but overall, I think you like Origins better, to be real. I think you like Origins more than Mob of the Dead. I don't get me wrong, I love Mob of the Dead, but the Easter egg is super simple. There's not enough like training spots for all 4 players. The Hell's Redeemer and Hell's Retriever or whatever, that's cool. 2 people can get the Acid Gat, which kind of sucks. That only 2 people can get it. And then I guess 1 person could get a Mark II, but then the other person's kind of assed out. I'll give you a high 5 for. I'll give you a 5 for 2. What? You lost me, Jeremy. You lost me. Yo, if you're just watching on Twitch, say what's up in the chat. Ask me any DLC5 questions. If you're new, hit the follow button. You'll get an alert going off. But yeah. Yeah, I just don't get why people would like Mob of the Dead, or a high 5 for $2. Oh my gosh. Okay. Here's a high 5. Donate that $2. Okay. Speaking of donations, do I even have donations alert on? Okay, I do. Cool. If someone wants to donate and have their name go off on the screen, like I'm totally cool with that, man. It'll be right here. Donations will be right here. I would love a donation. It's been forever. No, the other way around. Okay, no, not happening. Not giving you $2. Okay. But But yeah, I just don't understand why people would like Mob. The atmosphere of Mob of the Dead and the storyline is really good, but I don't know. You can't really train too well in Mob of the Dead with 4 players. Origins kind of Origins kind of sucks because of the mud, but it also makes it tough, which people like harder maps. But there's also a lot of places to run around. The Panzer Soldat, Papa Panzer, the staffs are just so good, and it looks amazing with the new graphics. I'm so excited to play it. If you guys are wondering, I want to see what you guys think. I want to see in the comments below or in the chat which map do you guys want to see me live stream first when I get it? It is probably going to be one of the 3 or 4 that I named. But which map do you guys want me to stream first when I finally get the DLCs? Oh, I'm curious to see. Moon? Okay. I would love to do that Moon Easter egg. I've never finished it. I would love to do the Moon Easter egg, but I don't know. It's all going to be day of. What do I feel like playing? It's all going to be day of. Let's see. It's probably going to be Noct has a Wonder Fizz. Yeah, I know. Let's get into that. Why Noct is in DLC5. I don't know. Yo, San Diego Classic. Will you personally be downloading DLC5 for Xbox or PS4 or both? That's what. So before you got in here, that's what we were talking about. Am I gonna get it for PlayStation because I'm not gonna have any gobble gums, not gonna have any upgraded weapons, 0 Easter eggs beaten, and I would only play it for 30 days until it comes out for Xbox, because then I'll be playing it with all my gobble gums, my high rank, all the Easter eggs are beat, all the upgraded, every gun is upgraded full max. So I don't know what I'm doing yet, man. I kind of want to wait a month. Shaolin Shuffle comes out on Xbox in like a week, so I can play that for like a week to hold me over. You will thank yourself for doing it later in life. Yeah, I mean, I'd probably get a lot. I'd probably get a lot more followers by playing it early. We'll see. You know what? Maybe I'll download that today before I leave. It'll be a surprise for you guys, though. I'm not gonna let you guys know on Twitter if I end up doing it. We'll see what happens. When is it? It comes out in 3 days. So when is that? Tuesday? Let's see. Why can't it come out Monday if I decided to get it? I can play it on PS4 too. I just don't get. Oh, Tuesday, man, that sucks. Oh, because I have Monday off of work, so it comes out Monday at 8. Oh, well. I have a decision to make this weekend, ladies and gentlemen. I have a tough decision to make on whether I'm going to get it or not, and you guys will find out Monday at 8. If I have it or not, according to Little Man, you guys will find. If I'm streaming Monday at 8, best know I probably got it for PlayStation. So I guess we'll have to wait and see if I decide to spend the money on it. No ladies watch you, warrior. What does that mean? Was I calling you guys ladies? I get that from my boss. Every time he walks in a room, he's like, "Hello, ladies." There's 2 girls at my work. Now there's 3. We just hired a new girl at work, so now we have 3 women, I believe, that work in my department. I think. Because you said ladies and gentlemen. I have female viewers. Don't be sexist. I totally have female viewers. I can see on my Twitch right now, girls that are watching streams right now that follow me. If you get a share play because I'm $2 short, no, it's not happening. It's not happening. You can go to your sofa in your living room, and you can find $2 and change there, I'm sure. Or just go do the dishes at your next door neighbor's house. How was that baseball game? Dude, last night, I didn't get home till after 2 o'clock in the morning. I got home at like 2:15. I couldn't even go and buy a beer. Couldn't even buy myself a beer. That's how late I got for work. Fucking sucked. I have to spend 10 because they don't sell $2 cards. I don't know what to do, man. I don't know what to tell you. So, little man, where do you even get DLC5? Do you download Black Ops 3 and then go into the store and like download DLC5? Is that what you do? Or is it like in the PlayStation store? Or like, not that I'm getting it. Okay, let's not get ahead of ourselves here. Not that I'm getting it. It's in the store. Okay, got it. Do I get anything special if I download it before the map comes out? Oh, you guys. Oh, I gotta show you what I'm getting. You guys are gonna think it's pretty cool. Let's see if I can find it. I'll show you guys what I'm getting for my room. You guys are gonna think it's dope. What's going on, computer? My computer's frozen. There we go. Hold on, guys. I didn't plan on doing this. Will this work? Let's see. Studio mode. Sorry, guys. Give me 2 seconds. I just want to show you guys what I'm ordering for my stream. It's not saving. How do I do this? Alt print screen. Sorry for that loud noise in your guys' head. Where did that save? There it is. Boom. Okay. Give me 2 seconds, guys. Sorry. Here we go. Check out what I just bought, guys. I just bought the Rad Austin posters. Here, I'll just cover my face up for a second. I just bought these. These, guessing a green screen. No, these, I'm going to be putting these posters. You know where the Perry cam is? I believe I'm going to put these behind the Perry cam. I'm going to put those behind the Perry cam, or not behind the Perry cam, but behind where Perry sits. And I'm going to have all the posters lined up like that. What do you guys think about that? Would that be sick? So I'd move that green screen out from behind Perry, and I'd have all the Call of Duty posters up like that. I think that'd be pretty sick. And then if I do any vlogs or anything like that, I'd have all those posters up like that. So if you guys can't see, it is I can try and make it a little bit bigger for you guys. Death for Mercy, which was Nikolai. Death for Honor, that's Takio. Death for Tomorrow, and then Death for Duty. And then we got Killing Time. We got Perkaholic. We got, I think that's Fear and Headlights. Just One More. And then Heroes Will Never Die. Phoenix Up. So I'm excited. I'm excited to get those posters. That'd be dope. Yeah. So he had Perkaholic posters, like, or he had every perk poster, but I was too late on ordering them because I was like, oh, I have a green screen. What would I use that for? But my plan is to put them where the couch is by Perry. So when I cut to him, you can see some cool posters that. So you guys, shout out to Rad Austin if you guys don't know who he is. If you guys want any like posters, go check that guy out, Rad Austin. He's got the sickest posters that you can get. I wish he still had the perk posters, but my plan is, because I have my green screen behind me right now, and it's a closet behind me. I would like to move my desk so it's not a closet behind me and it's a wall. So if I choose to use the green screen, I could slide it if I want it, and if I don't want to use it, I could have all those posters behind me, which I think would look a lot cooler. But it would involve me rearranging my room and unplugging everything, and I have a million different cables, so I don't know if that's gonna happen anytime soon. Lit, yeah, it's gonna be sick. Rather have a poster of 2B from Near Automata. I don't know what that is. Sorry, bro. You kind of lost me, San Diego. It's all good though. But yeah, it's gonna be sick. I will pay somebody who needs $10. I will pay somebody $10 to come over and help me rearrange my room. Okay. Maybe get rid of the couch. I don't know. Perry might be a little pissed. There might be a way we can still keep the couch in here. But I want to be able to... Pretty much where I sleep is behind this webcam. And that's where I want to put the desk. And I want to have it so my back is up against the wall on the opposite side of us. And then I guess I could put my bed here where my desk is. It would just be kind of awkward. Would that work? Would that work? Hold on, guys. I'm just trying to think. That would work. The only downfall to that is getting in my closet to get things, which I don't even really use my closet. I have a freaking, not a suitcase, but like a duffel bag that when I was going to my old girlfriend's house, I'd take that every time I'd go over there, and I still just throw my clothes in it every time, just because I'm too lazy to put them in my closet. So like all my socks and boxers and stuff, I just throw all in that bag still. I wish I could, but it would cost me a couple $100 for a plane ticket. Yeah, I'm not gonna reimburse you for the plane ticket, man. Sorry, it's not gonna happen. But you guys know I have all these horror movie posters up around the walls that I would still like to keep. So I would have to either like hang them up higher so they're out of the way of the Call of Duty ones, or just move them around to different places of the room. But it kind of like everything kind of fits. There's like one spot in my room that is like missing like where a poster should go, but there's a light switch there, so it's kind of it would look kind of off center. I don't know, I'm weird. But yeah, anyways, guys, I don't really have much more to talk about. I just kind of wanted to talk DLC5 a little bit with you guys because I haven't done a podcast in a long time, and I've been promising a podcast. There's nothing really new going on with me too much that you guys probably don't already know. It's Saturday. I'm gonna drink some beers. Go to a bar. I try to say that like the Smith place. Go to a bar. Yeah. Go to a bar and then come back, and I'm gonna live stream with Sav later. I was hoping to get him on the podcast earlier, as well as Little Man, but Little Man doesn't have a mic, so maybe next time. But if you guys have any questions before I end this podcast, please leave some questions down below. Ask me anything, what guns I'm looking forward to, what gobble gums. Like, if you guys have any questions, ask. If not, then I'll go in Discord after the podcast. Okay, I will. If you guys have any other questions, go ahead and ask me. I'll give it a second. Yeah, so what am I gonna drink tonight at the bar? Going to the bar like this. Not too classy, is it? Hopefully, not too classy. We'll see. Alright, let me check my notes. See if there's anything I'm missing. Nah, pretty much got everything in there. I'm just excited to use the Dingo, the PPSH, and the Ray Gun Mark III. That's what I'm looking forward to the most. And it's going to be pretty sick. Yo, invite me. Skype or Discord. Yo, well, let's do that. I'll hop in your Discord right now, Grizz. Let's get in there. Let's get in there. I was just about to end this. RIP, no questions. I'm hopping in the Discord with Grizz. Check. Yo, Grizz. Yo,
What up?
What up? You're live right now. Your voice is being heard.
That's what's up.
What's up, man? I was just about to end the podcast. I was running out of topics. If you got some stuff, man, shoot.
I do. I got a ton. I got a gang of stuff with this storyline. I mean, we're about to cover. We're trying to hopefully get Jimothy on for us here.
Nice.
But yeah, we're setting up some conversation here, and I saw you were live, and I'm thinking, why not throw in a little bit here?
Go for it, man. If you got any comments to say, I'm not a huge storyline guy, so you know more than I, but please entertain.
Let's talk for a second about Nikolai, the stuff we found out about Nikolai. I mean, not enough people, I think, appreciate who Nikolai is, and there's a lot of confusion because he's such an alcoholic.
Yeah.
You know, and That creates delusions, we found out throughout the timeline. He gets confused about how many wives he actually has. He actually only has one wife,
Oh my god, dude. That's crazy.
and she died in World War One.
Holy
And
shit.
he had a brother that died in World War Two.
Yeah.
And so, because he drinks so much and because of temporal displacement, he has become confused over time and thought he's had more than one wife.
That's crazy.
Right?
Where was this at? Where did you find
We've been
this?
going through the actual timeline, reading through
Got it.
paragraph by
Oh my
paragraph,
god.
and I've been kind of looking at the dates too and matching them up and seeing. There's a few things that don't match up. I mean, when uh, Maxis goes to the Rising Sun facility with Sophia to finish building the undead army, he leaves Samantha in the care of Richtofen, which he's already deemed as insane and shouldn't be a part of Group 935. So why would you leave your daughter with an insane man?
Yeah.
That's a storyline flaw and is explained incorrectly on the timeline.
Jeez.
Yeah, because you wouldn't do that. No human being would leave their daughter with a crazy
No.
man that you've
Yeah.
already deemed shouldn't be working with you. So it
Oh.
doesn't make sense. And the only reason he separates from the Rising Sun facility, I believe, or he sends Sophia away because he thinks they're getting too close. They're becoming too like feelings for each other. So he wants her to leave, or else that's why he leaves
Yeah.
the Rising Sun facility. So I don't know. I found that interesting, and that's sort of a plot hole right now that's in the storyline.
Oh my god. Did I so I've been I don't know much about the storyline, but I've been at work like all week this week, like 2 in the morning.
Yeah.
Like I saw the what would you call it? Like that trailer with the summoning key was rolling around all over like the timeline, and
Right.
I saw a little bit of that, and I was like, holy crap! Like this is crazy. They're just dropping so much on us at once. Like no one thought that this was happening like a couple months ago, and it's
I
just like,
feel like
boom, here's everything.
I feel like that trailer doesn't tell us who know already about the actual storyline that was released. I feel like it doesn't tell us anything new. It's mostly telling the people out there that weren't on Twitter and didn't see the live stream. Hey, we
Yeah.
have the whole storyline out now. You can go read it, and that's what that trailer, I believe, was saying.
Is that timeline poster available for purchase?
Not necessarily for purchase, because they've only printed out a selective few,
Yeah,
just like they did for the Call of Duty XP posters in 2016.
got
They
it.
only printed out like 200 something of them, but the timeline is available on the Call of Duty website.
Okay, yeah. See, still have not downloaded. I've only seen like the picture of like I just remember Noah and Lex and who was it, Milo. They were all just like
Mhm.
they were flipping their screens upside down to try and get any like
Right.
words they could out of like to try and like get cipher some of it out. That was
Yeah, they were going
hilarious.
ham on that.
Yeah.
Here, I'm gonna send that to you on Twitter right now. The an actual hard image
All right,
you
cool. Yeah,
can
because
zoom in
I
on.
was like, how is everyone getting this? Are they like buying the poster, or I had no clue. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's from a distance it
All right,
doesn't look like much, but then you zoom in and there's all these paragraphs you can read.
let's check it out.
It's quite entertaining.
So, what map are you looking forward to playing first? I'm assuming you're getting it on PlayStation.
Yeah, I have. I'll get it on Tuesday, but what I'm
I'm
thinking
still
is
deciding
I'm
if
gonna
I'm
go
doing
with
that or not.
Origins
Yeah.
first. But if Mob of the Dead was definitely here, I would definitely play that. But I just explained Mob of the Dead today as to what's going down with that.
Oh my god. So I never knew. Like when you zoom in, like those are all like paragraphs. I had no clue.
Yeah,
I just
yeah.
thought it was designed in the in the poster. I had no idea. That's crazy. There's so much
That's the
information.
entire storyline.
There's so much information on this.
Oh yeah, and if you zoom straight to the middle, it says in the beginning. It's pretty remarkable.
Oh my god. That's nuts. Yes, I'm still debating on whether or not I'm gonna get it for PlayStation. I have I guess what 2 days, 3 days to decide.
Well, I mean, it depends what you're deciding. Let me hit you with one last question here
Okay.
before pretty much you want to close this out. But this is a question that I think a lot of people are contemplating but can't quite put it into words. Is Chronicles a continuation of the zombie storyline or just a simple remaster?
Oh my god. I don't know. I'm still curious because like people like the Smith plays like they got that water staff. You saw that, right?
Yeah.
Like so maybe like there's some side Easter eggs that is like a continuation kind of deal that we don't know yet. But as of right now, just like oh here's some remastered maps. But I think there's gonna be some sneaky little not major quest Easter eggs, but there's gonna be some side stuff in there that probably that isn't on that poster and with the timeline that might even have more answers or something than we know now. I don't know, but as of right
Well,
now,
you might be surprised to hear that there's clues on the timeline hinting at remastered Easter eggs.
that's crazy. That'd be so nuts to me that all those guys got to go there and maybe they blocked it so they couldn't find anything else while they were there playing the getting gameplay.
Maybe, that's very possible. The other side of that coin is that there were gobble gums that could be used, such as Killing Time, Codename Pizza covered a bunch of those.
Oh, dude, stopping the
That's
robots was nuts. I didn't think that'd be able to happen.
and so I think they would all be in there, but it's possible that they only gave them some sort of like a beta version that they played, and they were going to give all of us the official release.
Yeah.
Not sure about that, but I do think that there are Easter eggs here. One big thing is that the Shadow Man's voice, the first time we actually heard the Shadow Man's voice, when do you think that was? When do
As
you think
far
we first heard the Shadow Man?
as far as I know, Shadows of Evil, but I don't know as much as you do.
Way before then.
Really?
Way before then.
Like
Before Shangri-La.
actually in game, like when we played, just didn't realize, or
Yeah, it was before Shangri-La. Right before Shangri-La. Richtofen touched the MPD and was
yeah,
teleported to Shangri-La.
yeah.
Well, he was enclosed on the moon before Griffith Station was built,
Mm-hmm.
and because he was in that enclosing on the moon, there was air in there, and that's where he was teleported to. It was dark.
He
I don't know if he
was
lit a match or what he did, but he saw the MPD. He was in that room. Nothing was built like in that area. It was all just rock with the
yeah.
MPD
I
there.
remember hearing that. Yeah.
Walked up to it, touched the MPD, started hearing voices, and
Voices. That's right. Oh my
that's when he
god.
heard the Shadow Man for the first time.
Oh my god. That's nuts,
Right?
dude.
So
Oh my god. Do you think that I doubt it'll be Black Ops 4, but I'm guessing it's gonna be World at War 2. Do you think it'll continue off from where they left off from either this DLC 5 or Revelations, or do you think it'll be all new storyline, new characters?
I feel like you're asking it sort of the right way, but not in the right way I want it to be asked. I think the next story of Black Ops 4 needs to be taken from Chronicles. So
Got it.
whatever Chronicles tells us, that's the continuation of the storyline, I believe.
Yeah,
A lot of people may say it's just remastered maps. I mean, you don't know and haven't played the map, so you don't know what's in it. That's what I say to those guys.
yeah.
But it's a continuation. We saw the storyline trailer. Samantha is holding a snow globe. She's shaking it between the maps. She vanishes. Another one shows up. My interpretation of that is that she is remembering. There's a emotional change happening with Samantha right now that we're going through in Chronicles. It's a mental, not a mental, well, a mental block that she's getting over. And she's in the house right now. So who's to say that she's not becoming more conscious of the world around her?
Jeez. Oh my
That
god.
I think that's where Treyarch's taking us, and I think Mob of the Dead's going to play a big role because Samantha is going to find out if she's remembering these maps. She's going to find out about Mob of the Dead and
Yeah.
what happened there and why it's so important. And guess what? We may break the cycle, overthrowing Monty this way.
Oh my god, that'd be awesome. That'd be so awesome. Oh
That
my.
would be.
That'd be.
That's what I think everybody wants, and that's what I think the next game is going to take full advantage of.
Oh, because there wasn't really anything going on with Samantha as like that you can see within Black Ops 3 as far
No,
as shadows
very
through
surfaced.
Revelations. Yeah, because after the Origins, ending at the end of the Easter egg, and then it just went into here's the Shadow Man and Dr. Monty and
Hmm.
the Apothkins, and then what's going on with Samantha? That was the whole thing through Black Ops
children.
1. Yeah.
Don't quite understand it, but we see the other trailer, the director's cut, and we see somewhat of another instance of this same scenario happening where we see the children being looked at by Dr. Monty, but Samantha is looking out at a window. She's staring out at this summoning key. Why? Is she hearing a voice from the distance? Is she recalling stuff from her past? What's going on with this woman?
What time did that take place from when she's in the room, vanishes, and comes back? Is that before
Post
Origins?
Revelations.
Okay, Revelations.
Post
Oh,
Revelations.
okay, got it.
So
Jeez.
I don't think this is happening during that time. I think this is after because we see the cutscene happen with Richtofen and Monty. He's holding the blood vials, looking at Richtofen. They're
Yeah.
having some dialogue in front of the house.
And
So
yeah.
that universe still exists. The children have always been safe in the house from our knowledge. So who's to say that they're not still there
And
in the
and
house?
and it because well, Eddie's not in the room when they were showing us all that.
Right.
Oh my gosh. So many questions still.
Was he? I don't remember.
When in that trailer, it's just her in the room by herself, and then she
Oh,
vanished.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that I think is a moment where oh, it's tough to say because we know Dr. Maxis is in there as well. He only has his brain. He has no soul. So he's somewhat mindless, but he's still himself. He's smart, intelligent, but he's mindless when it comes to like emotional connectivity,
yeah,
right? So he's disconnected from his daughter. We heard that in a radio in the Giant. We know that 100%. And that's because of him only having a brain. So Samantha, she's going through her own set of emotions there at the house, and it makes sense for her to be like, "Why is my dad weird as hell right now? Like
yeah.
what's going on with this guy? He's not quite the same dude that was my dad, And that's what I think she's going through. But as well, she's a female, and even males they contemplate just as much as females do. So all this happening to her, she's got to be going through quite a lot.
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh, I'm excited to play some DLC5.
Right?
So the
I
reason
think
why the reason why I'm debating on getting it for PlayStation is because it'd be a brand new game. I start off at rank 1. I have no gums, no
right.
weapons unlocked, and I play it for maybe a month until I get it for Xbox. Unless like you or a couple buddies, wanted to play on PlayStation, then I'd do it. But it's like, do I want to play it for the month? It'd be pretty much starting from scratch, and I wouldn't have any cool tools to use. I don't know, so I'm still debating.
I think I think what I think what most people fear is that it's only survival mode. Like there's nothing more to it, and that might be the biggest draw from actually just coming onto this season when it's the end of the season. This is the last DLC pack
Yeah,
with Black Ops 3. Then we'll move into the next game coming up. Um, but for PS4, it's all about getting it first, the
yeah,
DLC exclusivity, if that's important to you based on what you're doing on your YouTube.
yeah.
If it's not, then hold it out. Like it's not a huge deal. Chronicles is hopefully going to yield some new Easter eggs and
I hope.
information. And yeah, I'm gonna be all over that. So I mean, if you want to find it first, I'd say get it. Otherwise,
Yeah,
we might find it first.
yeah. I definitely want to entertain the stream, so I know that's what everyone's waiting for because everyone can give a shit about me playing Shaolin Shuffle in the next week. That no one cares about that.
I'm
I'm
so I'm not over it. I'm just
this just like I quoted in the very beginning of the stream. I said, "Well, my game is dead." Hashtag Zombie Chronicles quotation mark Lee Ross. And I tried to look up that tweet, and I think he deleted it. Did you see that when he posted that?
that was a fake account. There's two
What
different Lee
is
Rosses.
there?
Yeah, I was
Oh,
following them both at the time when I saw that. And I was like, what the
he
heck?
then whoever posted, I didn't know that fucking person tricked the hell out of me because it was the same profile picture and everything.
Well, I'd followed them both on accident, not knowing who was right.
No, yeah,
And
I guess I did too.
and then I figured out that the real one was the 23 underscore Lee Ross.
Oh, okay,
The
all
one that
right.
has 23 in it. It's him.
Well, touche to that guy. He fooled me.
And yeah, so but he's not wrong. I mean, in the
Yeah,
in the sense of view counts, who's all out there actually looking up tutorials and new Easter eggs and storyline information about Infinite Warfare zombies? It's just not there
Like once the
right
Easter
now.
eggs beat, like when Noah, when one of those guys beats it, the hype's dead. Like I mean, it's
Yeah.
kind
There's
of
only one reason for that, and that's simply because it's only survival mode. Multiplayer has many different modes to keep people entertained.
yeah.
There's no storyline there, but it's all gameplay, and they drive that and push it through different game modes. And we have storyline, but that can only take you so far when you're only playing one mode.
Yeah, I still think that
That's the missing element.
I still think Infinite Warfare should have had two maps on disc when at release. I don't know if it would have helped it at all,
Mhm.
but I still think that they should have. I can't. What was the first? World at War was probably the only game that didn't, right? Because Black Ops One had Kino and was it 5?
Yeah, it did have 5.
And
Yep.
then also Dead Ops Arcade, but I don't know if that was a later thing or not. And then Black Ops 2, what was it? Was it just Transit? But you also had grief mode and all that kind of stuff to hold you
No,
over.
it was on. No, it was on. Oh, buried. What's another map? It was on Mob of the Dead and Transit.
At no, at release.
Not at release,
Oh,
no.
okay. But then Black Ops 3 had the giant and shadows too. So here you go. That was that you I was talking about the other day that you were hunting on the giant while everyone else was hunting on shadows.
Yeah, that was me.
I
I did
think
2 hard weeks at first when Black Ops 3 launched. Kind of sucked.
I was listening to an old podcast the other day of the Smith Plays, and I think Rad Austin also did the same thing. All he did was search on the giant for weeks, trying to be the first one.
Yeah. Well, that's what you got to do with a map, you
Yeah,
know?
so this is a 50-50 shot. I mean,
That's
you could have
true.
been. Oh, I don't know. I don't even know if I'm looking forward to whatever the new Infinite Warfare map is.
You should. I'll tell you why.
Is there? I saw someone post
I'll
something the
tell
other
you
day,
why.
real quick, before you get into it. I don't. I saw someone post like a picture of Elvira or so. I don't know. Do you know who Elvira is?
Yeah, I mean, if I remember, wasn't she on a
She
TV series or a movie like
yeah, like a horror, like
it was a
Halloween kind
horror
of
one?
witch lady. I just remember there was a ride at Six Flags every Halloween with Elvira.
Adam's Family?
I don't know if she was in the Adams Family, but the same exact type of deal, like same type of character, exactly like
Totally
a.
fits the black and white theme.
Yes, yes, and I don't know if that's something. I just saw someone post, playable character DLC 3 or whatever it is,
Well,
and
let's kick this up one more notch
all right,
because I think people want to hear a little bit about contracts and mission teams and zombies.
yeah,
Like that's some stuff I think all of us could be pumped for. I don't think customization is quite there yet. I think we're still a little ways out. Some of you guys might know, I cover patch notes, and with those patch notes sometimes comes the ideas of new things coming. And so I do have a thought process of contracts and missions happening. And Lee Ross did reply to a tweet by a guy named Marquise Tom7, and he said, what Marquis said was, could something like contracts or missions, like multiplayer has, make its way into zombies? I play a lot of zombies, not multiplayer. Lee Ross did reply with, I think we have something in store that could cover that quite nicely, coming soon to a theater near you.
yeah, I saw that. So that was the correct Lee Ross. Then at least I saw.
Yeah, that was the correct Lee Ross. And this is our first hint at something new, like an overseeing menu over our zombies game that's happening, that's tracking information. We have achievements, stuff like that, but this is another tier where we could collect rewards.
Yeah, because just getting the kind of the calling cards and a couple fate and fortune cards just isn't doing it
Yeah,
for me.
those ain't rewards, man.
No, yeah.
That's like getting what in multiplayer, like a new camo that's common.
Yeah, no one
Cares.
cares. No, no one cares.
Yeah. The only good part about the supply drop zombie crates really is that you get 2 sets of Fate and Fortune cards each time.
Yeah,
Like that's freaking awesome that they give you 2 each time. I don't think that should ever change, but definitely we need something more. And
hmm
contracts and mission teams, I think, would be perfect. I don't think it'll be mission teams because what kind of team you gonna pick,
yeah,
really? Like when it comes to a film, but contracts, having something where you could complete and get packages of like what do they got? They got keys, right? Package like a set of keys in that game, and maybe it would be quite a significant amount, for completing a contract, and maybe these would only roll around once a month, but it may bring in the idea of weekly challenges.
Well, but yeah,
There's a
Black Ops 3 ended up adding that, right? Like spend 25,000 points in one map, get yourself Divinium or whatever.
maybe. Are you talking about the daily challenge?
Yeah, they had the daily challenges in Black Ops 3.
Yeah, that sucks. That is such a step one.
I would get so mad when
Step
I'd like
30.
I'd finish one or two of them, because I had a couple saved up, and it's like, oh my god, I can't do anything else.
Right. Like it should rack up like, oh, dude, this many daily rewards, you get like a monthly reward.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Like there's nothing like that that's been thought of yet for zombies, but I think we're going to see the first iteration of that with Infinite Warfare. So that's why we should be paying attention to it.
I just hope the next DLC is good. They didn't
I
really.
agree.
They haven't showed us anything except a black and white, as far as I know.
Agree. Well, what's exciting about at least the patch notes side of it is that I'm documenting historical points in history here of when things are changing. Like this may be the first time that we see something like this where we're all so used to survival mode and just playing until it ends and that's it. There might be something more from here on out to that story. Like
Yeah, your buddy. You think your buddy Dino's in here watching the stream? What's up, Dino?
what up, Dino, my man?
Sorry, guys. I was ignoring the chat for a second. Grizz always has so much information for me.
But the contracts is very exciting to be thinking about, and Lee Ross did reply to it. I do think we're going to see something here. I'd say in the next month, but I think it's going to be the next DLC. I don't think the next DLC is going to drop within the next month, just because of Zombie Chronicles. I think they'll release it around E3, maybe a little bit before.
When's E3?
E3 is June. Wait, we're in May.
Yeah.
June would be next month then.
Okay.
Bumper cars.
Post.
You can run the zombies through the bumper cars and then smash.
And that's kind of when we were thinking Chronicles was going to come out. Was about 2 weeks after E3. June 13th through the 16th ish in there is when E3 is going to happen. So I think it usually happens in July, if I'm right, but I might be wrong because of July 4th. It's a holiday; they might not want to do it.
Yeah.
I always remembered it as a July event, but maybe it is June this whole time. But June this year, that's for sure.
Where is that? Is that San Diego?
San Diego is Comic-Con.
Oh, okay.
E3. I'm not sure. I can't tell you. It might be LA.
Are you planning on going?
No.
No.
Too expensive.
Yeah, LA. Yeah, see, LA is like 9 hour drive for me, and it's still just like it's still a hassle for me to get there, and it's in my state. It's like the other.
Pretty much what you could have done for for Call of Duty XP. Like you could have done what I did. I bought a ticket, flew out there, and got to meet everybody.
Yeah, I would love to go out there and do that.
Next Call of Duty XP, you should think about it. Because anyone can do it, and we didn't have a mode of transportation. I guess Ubers are a great way to do it.
Yeah.
But we rented a U-Haul van.
Nice.
And we're driving that around LA.
That's awesome.
I use my old address, dude. I mean, it's a flawless thing. I used to live there.
Yeah.
So I can use that old address anytime, and they still have me on file.
I didn't know you lived out here.
In LA? Yeah, dude. I went to film school out there.
Oh shit, I had no clue.
Hell yeah, dude.
I'm like 8 hours away from LA. I've only been there like twice. LA is totally different than Bay Area.
Mm-hmm.
Totally different.
I understand that. I mean, people will think just because you live close to a huge city that you've been there all the time.
Yeah.
I live in a city in Sioux Falls, but there's cities near me that are more famous that I never go to.
Well, shit, fucking like Dialect and Pizza, they came out to where I work in San Francisco, and they were all over Alcatraz and stuff like that. I live 20 minutes away from Alcatraz, and I still have never been. That's where Mob of the Dead's based off of, and I would love to go do that one day. I'd love to go on that tour like they did. Oh,
I hear you on that. Mob of the Dead, Alcatraz. That's definitely one of the trips I need to take in my life.
Yeah, dude, I drive past it every day I go to work, man. I go over the Bay Bridge. I can see Alcatraz in the water.
I don't know if you've maybe seen the JC interview yet with Blondell.
I watched like 80% of it, I was at work trying to.
Oh, well, that's good.
I
So
had to sneak
you know
away.
what he said pretty much about Mob then, how it might be focused in the next game, and that they actually constructed the entire map of Mob of the Dead, and they had to cut it down because they were entering alpha stage development.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, so they
Oh,
had it
wow.
fully mapped out, and that's for a bigger engine, and they had that planned. So
Oh my God, that'd be
they
so
only gave
amazing.
us a part of what they built. So to think that they're gonna unlock that potential in this next game is mind blowing.
Oh my God, you totally could with. Oh my God, that'd be so sick.
So all the groundwork's already done. They
Yeah.
have it. They have all the research done for it. They just have to build it.
They should add a side Easter egg into it with so I just know from being out here, but there were two guys, the only two people to supposedly ever escape Alcatraz. They crafted some raft with like just pieces throughout the jail and the prison, like years of being there. And no one ever knows still to this day if they got away or if the waves or current killed him, but there were two actual people that were able to escape Alcatraz, and I think that'd be a pretty cool, like maybe like a little side Easter egg in it, like little history.
Yeah, I
That'd be
agree with that.
that'd be pretty sick because that was like I remember hearing that when I was a kid. Oh my, that'd be pretty sick that to add. Oh man, but we should wrap this up. It's been an hour.
Sounds good,
But
man.
I'm gonna
Thanks
leave.
for having me on.
Yeah, dude, I'm gonna leave Grizz's information in the links below, guys. If you guys want to check him out, drop a sub, tell him Warrior sent you. Thanks for watching the Warrior925 podcast, Grizz. Thanks for being on.
Thank you.
All right,
Appreciate you guys.
yeah. All right, guys. Enjoy your Saturday. Hope you guys have a fantastic day. We'll catch you later. Peace.